that, but unfortunately it didn't go their way. We now go to mixed doubles on court one. The 6 seeds from Malaysian Goh Sun Huat and Lai Siobhan Jamie take on Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue, the 3rd seeded French players. So 2 semi-final spots up for grabs. And whoever wins this will may well fancy their chances in the next round. We see Huang Dongping there.
Match number 27.
Already been
Please welcome the technical officials.
Split up from his regular partner. Wang Yilu, from her regular partner, I should say, Wang Yilu.
The umpire of the match.
And that'll be interesting to see.
And the service judge.
But yeah, the seeds will certainly fancy their chances. And actually, if you look at it, yeah, you can see Wang Yilu is up there. She didn't make it through. That would have been interesting to see those two potentially play each other, but that was not to be.
Please welcome the players from Malaysia.
I think this is going to be a very fascinating part of the draw. So, Goh Sun Huat and Lai Siobhan Jamie. Now coming through.
From France, Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue.
And the French pair of Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue are next. European Games bronze medalists in 2019, European Championships. They got a silver in 2022. Mixed team championships in 21, they got a silver. Tom Gicquel is also European team men's team championship bronze medal winner 2018 and 2020. 3-2, the French pair lead the Malaysians. The last meeting just recently at the World Tour finals, they won that in 3. Pretty tight 3 games. Delphine Delrue has also won the European Women's Team Championships bronze medal in 2020. Mediterranean Games gold medal in the women's doubles in 2018. Now Goh Sun Huat, 32 now, 178 centimeters tall, from Malacca in Malaysia. His highest ranking has been 6th in June of 2018. He's got a Thomas Cup silver medal to his name. Silver in the Commonwealth Games as well, and a bronze in the Asian Games. That's all in men's team events. Lai Siobhan Jamie, 29, from Selangor. And to her name, she's got silver in the Commonwealth Games I mentioned earlier. Lots of silver medals in the Southeast Asian Games in both mixed doubles and women's team between 2017 and 2019. They've had a relatively easy time of it so far. They've beaten 2 Danish pairs along the way. Both victories coming relatively quickly. And they've got 4 titles. Sorry, they've never won they've won 2 titles, excuse myself, on the World Tour back in 2018, the German and Singapore Opens. Tom Gicquel, 24, much taller at 186. Playing the badminton of his life, really, with Delphine Delrue. And this pair at the moment, they've got 2 titles for them, the All Masters in 2019 and the Swiss Open in 2021. Delrue is at 24 and 171 centimeters tall.
Ready to play.
Got to the Indonesia Masters last year, this very tournament. They lost in the final to, well, the #1 pair, really, Tseng So Wei and Huang Yaqiong. But they, yeah, are really on quite a roll at the moment. Slightly tougher time for them. Not so many problems in the first round, but Yu Hongwei and Li Jiaxin of Chinese Taipei pushed them in the second round. And this will be their toughest match yet. Raventus Pongo from Indonesia, and his compatriot Robertus Oscariano, the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Gicquel and Delrue, France. And on my left, Goh Sun Huat and Lai Shefon Jimmy, Malaysia. Goh Sun Huat to serve to Gicquel. Level play.
Well, a fascinating one here now. With a good chance to go all the way, you'd feel. The winners of this one.
Service over, 1 love. Service over, 1 over.
19-17.
Service over, 2-1.
Well, you can hear a discernible decrease in volume here. No Indonesians involved at the moment, and of course just lost the big pair of Alfen and Ardianto.
Service over, 18-20.
Go and Lai got married. Oh, sorry, got engaged, I should say, in December, late December, in the Maldives. That was a bit of news off the court. Been around together for a few years now, and they talked about how that things are great off the court, and they want to get it back properly on the court. And they felt that they didn't quite do enough last year.
That's won by Lucy and Sayaka Hitoka. 21-18.
Service over, 3-4.
That came off Delrue.
4-3.
Well, he's pretty short at the moment. Yeah, plenty of court there for Goh Sun Huat.
5-3.
Well, both courts either side of this court one not in use. At the moment. Court 2 will come back into action shortly, but Court 3 is done for the day. So all attention on this court right now. Easily put away by Delrue at the net. Well, this has been the that end with where the French FRA now has been the one that has been favoured by the players. Not quite ready, Goshen White. Tight right now at the start of this match. Yeah, good judgment there from Tom Gicquel. Had a long, hard look at that one.
Versus Gicquel
That one is also going to be well out. Well, they're still within striking distance here, going line. They're not letting Gicquel and Delrue start to run away with it. Played that late. You'll go and lie. They talked about the fact that they've had a tough start to 2023. They lost early on in both the Malaysia and India Opens with the two Hong Yao-chong and Dong So-wei. So not easy when you have to face them so early in the competitions. They played 3 matches this year until yesterday, losing 2 of them. Oh, lovely reactions there from Goshen Huat. Can they turn this into a point? Unlucky. Will lie. You could see what she was looking to do there. And their main aim, of course, is to, they've talked about qualifying for the Olympics, so the disappointment of not doing it the last time round. Lie and go. And they draw level here. Longer rallies now at the moment. Last year, their best finish was runners-up in the Swiss Open in March. Go and Lai reached the semi-finals of the Korean Masters in April, Singapore Open in July, and Denmark Open in October. But as I said, they felt they could have done better.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right,
Very tight, this one. So the French in front just about at the interval of the first game, 11-10.
Play.
Just wide from Go.
12-10.
Comes with great power, Tom Gicquel, and the height. So far they're dealing with it quite well. Gicquel and Delrue made it into the World Tour finals, having finished the 7th best pair. Got to the, as I mentioned, runners-up here, Indonesia Masters last year, and semi-finals of the Hilo Open. That might well have been going out, you know, doesn't matter.
Service over, 14-11.
Didn't qualify. Lost both there. Launches there.
Service over, 12-14.
Still very tight, this one.
Service over, 15-12.
They actually did face each other at the World Tour finals, where Gicquel and Delrue actually won that match, but it was voided later because Jamie Lai had to retire, had to withdraw after 2 matches. But they won that one in 3. It's not going to go down as an official result. But that was their most recent encounter, as we said.
15-12.
It was voided, so I guess some might say they still played, didn't they? And they're hanging in there, going Lai. They're not really allowing the French pair to surge forward past that 2 or 3 point mark. Well wide, that one.
14-15.
Well, just when they were bearing down on Gicquel and Delrue going Lai, with that pressure valve released, it's now 2 points. Now, this is about as big a lead as anyone's had so far. A very good position now, the French pair. Oh, that's good. Really well placed by Go.
Service over, 15-18.
Well, Go did well initially, but he was in a difficult place. Couldn't really get enough on his shot. And that was then easy to put away by Tom Gicquel. Just 2 required now to take this first game for Gicquel and Delrue.
Game point 15.
So lots of game points here for Gicquel and Delrue. Well, that's frustrating, isn't it? The only comfort there is knowing they still have quite a few points still to play with. Well, she makes up for it quickly, Delrue, and they take the first game. The French pair, 21-16. It was very tight, wasn't it? Until the business end of this first game, when it mattered most. And they surged ahead at a crucial juncture.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, a fine win there in the first game from Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue. As I mentioned earlier, they're at the end now. Of course, in one life, whichever they probably prefer. Let's see how it pans out.
Service over, 1, 2.
Just looking at their tournaments from 2023 thus far.
Service over, 3, 1.
Gicquel and Delrue getting to the quarterfinals of the Malaysia Open, losing to Delrue and Hong Yao-Cheong, who went on to win it, and then they lost to the same pair in the quarterfinals of the India Open, where they eventually pulled out the Chinese pair in the final. So it's quite a similar story, really, with Go and Lai, who also lost to the same pair, but earlier on in both those competitions. That's really well placed. Losing the round of 16 in the Malaysia Open and in the opening round of the India Open. So they've gone and raced into a relatively decent lead here, 3 points. The Malaysian pair. Line to the net. She has been very vocal about wanting to make the cut for the Olympics. So is Go Sun-hwan. Remember, 2 pairs from the same country will make it in if they're within the top 8 at the end of the one-year qualifying period, and that is starting in May. They maintain their top spot at the moment, but they have got a Malaysian pair ahead of them, Tan Kian Meng and Lai Pei Jing.
17-13.
That is in. Just snatching at that one, Go Sun-hwan. He's playing it back in his mind. It was a decent start, wasn't it? But they've now gone into the lead. Delrue and Gicquel. Yeah, delicately done by Lai.
8-7.
They've gone back in front now. Oh, great reactions, but put away in the end by Delrue. Go Sun-hwan reacting superbly here. Those kind of shots, so there's really only so much you can do with them. As I said, the desire for Lai and Go is to really put things as good on court as they are off court. They were not very satisfied with 2022. And they wanted better fortunes this year. Hasn't got off to the best of starts, but a whopping 31, it's a record-breaking 31 tournaments this year on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Of course, they're not going to play every single one, but there are more options for the players as well. Just as an example, we've got the Thailand Masters next week. So it's that's 4 tournaments pretty much in a row. That does also take a toll. So we've had a number of withdrawals this week.
10-8.
Extend the lead by 2 now, going light.
Service over, 9-10.
Yeah, they did talk about how, Lai talked about how the last qualifying race took a lot of time from them, and they tried very hard to make the cut, but ended up mentally exhausted. Of course, it was during the pandemic years.
Service over, 11-9.
We'll talk about that later on as Go and Lai head into the interval of the second game with a 2-point lead. But it's Gicquel and Delrue who've taken that first game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play. Service over, 10-11.
Remember, normally feels like the sideways drift is going from left to right, as we see it behind from the perspective of Delrue and Gicquel. So it's just pushing that shuttle, and that shot just wide of the court. But he responds well there, Tom Gicquel. And it's all square now. This is where they started to make their move. was tight. That was tight, and that's why Go is challenging. I think that was out. May have clipped the line. Let's see. Well out.
Challenge
Yeah, I
unsuccessful.
thought so, but
One challenge remaining.
that means they're ahead by 2, if I'm not mistaken.
14.
Here we go.
Play. Service over. 13-14.
Just a swipe at it there from Delrue. Remember, Go and Lie have to win this to force the third. Otherwise, it's Gicquel and Delrue through to the semi-finals. One point at a time.
15-14.
The idea was the right one. Execution not quite there. Well, now it's Go and Lie that are in front. This was about the moment, maybe a little bit earlier than this, that Delrue and Gicquel made their move. Yeah, just not enough depth on that one from Gicquel. Easy for Goshen White. Leading by 2 now, Go and Lie. Well, that would have made it 3 ahead. Instead, the lead is just 1. It's delicately poised now. Yeah, far too much on that. They have a very, very valuable 2-point lead now. We're towards the end of the second game. Go and Lie in a good position. I was just talking about their Olympic qualifying, and Yeah, Lai had said that they don't want to make the same mistakes as before and end up falling behind. Chan Peng-sung and Goh Liu Ying were ranked 7th then, and they went through. Lai Pei-jing. Wilson once said it was a tight race between the pairs. And they'll have to stay in the top 8 to ensure qualification. Oh, lovely. Very nicely done by Delrue. Goes deep there.
all.
18 all now. Well, they've done well to claw those 2 points back, Gicquel and Delrue. Well, that looked out, but it's being challenged by Gosun Huat. Again, at first glance, I thought that was quite clearly out, but we shall see. Yeah, that's about as out as it gets, really.
No challenges remaining.
It's the end of the second game, really, so they probably just thought, gamble on a challenge, see what happens. And so now they've got match points in 2 of them, Gicquel and Delrue. Long discussion here between Lai and Go as to how they can try and save this. Saved one, Go and Lai.
19-20.
Still 1 match point for the French pair. They've left it and they've done it again. Gicquel and Delrue beat the Malaysian pair once again. And they edge even further ahead in the head-to-head. And you would think, have a real shot at the title. Much tighter second game, in which actually they led for a lot of it.
Marks won by
Go and Lai, but they couldn't make that advantage count.
21-16, 21-19.
Real delight to get into the semi-finals. The first semi-finals of 2023. from Gicquel and Delrue. The third seeds from France beat Malaysia's six-seeded pair of Gosun Huat and Lai Siobhan Jamie 21-16, 21-19 in 43 minutes. Story of court one today. We're going to move on now to women's singles, and it's a cracking one with the third seed from Korea, An Soo-young, who's in wonderful form at the moment. She takes on Thailand's fifth seed, Ratchanok Intanon. There's court two in action rather at the moment, and this is the final. Oh, the last semi-final place up for grabs.